Peewee AA Lumberjack Cup matchup, sponsored by Youth Hockey Hub. This afternoon's game features the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Wayzata Trojans, and the home team on the scoreboard, the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Now, let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, for Wayzata, in goal, number 30, Kellen Granville. At defense, number 10, Weston Alstead. At defense, number 13, Crosby Milky. At wing, number 14, Garrett Upsall. At wing, number 7, Elliot Dvorak. And at center, number 12, Dare Sullivan. And the rest of the Wayzata Trojans. The Trojans are coached by Patrick O'Connor. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. First, in goal, number 30, Wiley Davies. At defense, number 8, Easton Hack. At defense, number 6, Cal Casey. At wing, number 12, Louis Day. At wing, number 23, Baylor Riandu. And at center, number 5, Sammy Johnson. And the rest of the Thunderhawks. The Thunderhawks are coached by Sam Johnson, Pete Rio, and Sam Rowland. At this time, we now ask that you rise period. Gentlemen, remove your headwear and face the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we got ourselves an epic battle between Grand Rapids and Wayzata Trojans. Wayzata definitely played a much better game this morning. Hopefully they'll bring that same mentality, same attitude to the future game and get a W here, as they definitely can. Wayzata will be moving left to right on your television screen if you're watching, or on your computer screen if you're watching at home. And they'll start with Sullivan to take the face-off, Dvorak and Upsall on the wings. Grand Rapids puts a shot on net. And Kren able to save that. An offensive zone draw. Good stick there by Upsall. Comes out front, shoot behind the net. Grand Rapids like not working down low, now bounced out of the zone. Good pressure there by Wayzata. Able to now work it out of the zone.
guy who announces our game sucks. Oh, sorry.
Hey now! Wayzata working down low into their own corner. They'll break out with speed. Send that one along the boards. Good interception with there by Dare. I think the refs are going to let this one be a little bit more physical. I've seen two nice collisions already. Nobody caring. Puck kind of bouncing around a little bit. Grand Rapids will take that down in the corner. Good contact there by the Vance. Vance is trying to send that one up the boards and can't quite connect with Garrett. Now Garrett applying pressure. Good job there by Garrett to apply a lot more pressure. But Grand Rapids able to work out of the zone with some speed. No work behind the net. Work back into the low corner. Try to send that one out front. That's thrown him back out to the side. Kren there with it. House is protected. Kren's down. People are falling all over, but the puck's just thrown out of the zone as there was a lot of traffic in front of the net. And they're going to call icing. Wayzata able to clear the zone now. We'll try to kick it up front. Just couldn't quite connect as they were looking for Charlie Benar on a little breakout pass there. But Grand Rapids with it in their own zone. Weston's going to step up. Shot. Just wide. We'll get an offensive zone draw here in the first 2 and a half minutes of the game. They're going to get called on a trip there. As Wayzata touches the puck and they'll go on the kill. Wayzata will battle down low in the corner. Grand Rapids on the power play. They'll work behind their own net. They'll work it up high to the point. Send it back down low. Weston working up down below net. Grand Rapids working down in the corner. And wrap that back around the boards. No reverse sides. Now working up high. Trip over the puck. Sam's got it. Sam on a breakaway. Sam all alone. Puck comes off his stick and just can't quite get a shot off. That puck comes up hard, up ice. Now Grand Rapids cuts to the middle. Kren's going to make the save. Wayzata will win the face-off, and Foster will send that wrap down around the boards. Wyman will go give chase and give pressure. Now Foster with it. Foster up out of the zone. Cuts to the neutral zone. Takes a little pressure from that, but LaRose back. He'll take it into the corner and chip it down deep. We've got 20 seconds left on the kill. Foster applying good pressure there to Grand Rapids. Is just killing time. Good job here by Foster just to bury the puck. Let it sit down deep. There we go. Now Grand Rapids with control of it. And they'll work out of their own zone. Cross the red line and dump it deep. Kren will blocker side that one out to the corner. and Vance will be there to throw it around. And the penalty is expired. We are back to full strength. Wayzata working it along the boards. They're battling for it with Grayson. Grayson kicks it back to Vance. Vance now working with it, slips a guy, and he'll work up through neutral ice. Vance tries to split 3 people, and unfortunately he gets turned over. And Grand Rapids will bring it into the zone. Puck sitting out front. Wayzata will able to collect that one. Vance will set that up to Wyman. Wyman not able to control the puck, but now does. Now tries to send it into the zone. And a good stick there, or a good skate there by Grand Rapids. Wayzata settles it down. Works up high, does a little slip. Foster tries to slip that to himself. Now hangs out nobody home, but he tries to just leave that home for a little maybe high trailer that nobody was around. Grand Rapids working up high, and they'll enter the zone with some speed, but good stick there by Weston, able to connect with that puck. He'll send it across ice up, but it comes off a stick, so it's not an on-target pass. Grand Rapids tries to send that up the boards. They'll work through the neutral zone. Offsides. Wayzata working down low. Benar will go give chase. He'll work along the boards. Now Wayzata gets chipped off their stick. Their Grand Rapids D able to hold it in. They'll wrap it around the boards. Weston retreats back on his stick now. Him and Gaffney come in almost contact with one another. And now Weston working up ice. Sends it up to Charlie. Charlie reverses and surveying the scene. Goes back behind the net, and the boys will reverse themselves. Now send it up to Gaffney. Gaffney with it. Gaffney sends it back to Charlie. Charlie working up ice and goes down in the corner. Him and Henrik below net, working hard. Gaffney up high. Charlie with a good battle one there. Get it to the corner. Let's go. Vance with a good play to hold that, not let any pressure get through, and then he'll back check and got numbers back. Grand Rapids will work around net. They'll come up high. Shot. Krene will make a save. Give Kellen credit for that. Sullivan to take the face off. Puck gets kicked out. Vance is going to run up the ice. Good shot out front. Good save by the goalie. Get called on a trip. Kind of what we call it. A kid tripped over a stick, so Dare's going to get put in the box. We'll have a minute and a half to think about it, and we'll go down a man for a minute and a half. Still 0-0. Some opportunities early here. Wayzata will win the face-off, and they'll send that one up along the boards. Try to get out to the D. Good pressure there by Wayzata to force them out of the zone as they didn't have anywhere to go. Entering into the zone, now Vance with it. Vance will retreat behind his own net. Rip that one up high and off the glass. And that'll come out of the zone again, forcing Grand Rapids to retreat. Now they'll enter into the zone and try to drop it back for one of their trailers. Puck is deflected and up into the netting. .6:01 left to go in the period. I think. Clocks are not as bright, or I'm an old man. 6 minutes, I think. And that puck's won, that faceoff's won by Wayzata. Wayzata will jump on get a quick change, and Grand Rapids will come out. Entering through the neutral zone, they'll try to drop it for the defenseman who kicks it out wide. Takes over the middle, Brandon's able to steer that one aside as that one goes up high. And another shot that just goes wide of the net. Grand Rapids working down low and into the corner. Wayzata with a good stick there. As Foster able to put some pressure on the defenseman. That comes out of the zone, and we are 20 seconds left in the kill. Grand Rapids will work through the neutral zone. And clogged up by Wayzata. Good stick there by Kellen. Kellen able to get a stick on it. And then also great pressure. Good nice forecheck. Wrap around. And goal! No! Oh! So close. I was sure. I don't know how that didn't go in. He had that on his tape. All right. How did that not? I don't know. It was like it's behind him. It was in him. It was like, oh. I yelled. Sorry for those of you at home. I got excited.
You're a homer.
I'm a home fan, yes. Non-partial announcer for sure, 100%. No goal. He had him beat. Just somehow slid right through the back of the goalie, but didn't end up getting in the net, which is tough. That would have been pretty sweet. We are back to full strength. And Karen will go up. Wayzata win the faceoff, and they'll come whipping through the neutral zone. Wyman gets that chipped off his stick. He was looking for Foster there. Now Grand Rapids entering in the zone, and that'll get pushed along down below our own net. Wyman will reverse that back to the defense. Hudson with it. Hudson surveying the ice, kicks that one up. Grand Rapids able to glove that and hold on to that puck. And they'll whip that back into the zone. Now Hudson with it again, surveys the scene. He'll come up to Grayson. Grayson with it now is coming up the zone. Grayson working down low, holding on to the puck. Gets Kellen out front. Another just incredible save. And Wayzata continuing to not be able to put it in the back of the net, even though despite the chances, I feel like we just can't quite catch a break on any. It's just going off an aberrant skate or just not there. That's going to be, hopefully if we can get there, that will be icing. Yes, it will be. And we'll get a defensive zone draw here with 4 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the period. Lots of chances. Wayzata definitely pressuring. It's going to just be a waterfall of goals here pretty soon. Grand Rapids wins the draw. No pressure up high. Tyler Brown works behind the net. Now Henrik working down low. He'll come away with it, chip that one up and off the boards. He's got Sam. Sam with pressure. Dump that one a little bit deeper. Gets bodied into the corner. Now Charlie with a good stick to hold that one from exiting the zone. And that's going to get thrown up ice. Allstead will go back to chase it, but it'll be icing, and we'll get ourselves an offensive zone draw. Henrik will take the face-off. Grand Rapids will throw that back to the corner and try to wrap that around the boards. Loses an edge. Henrik's able to. Grand Rapids is going to maintain possession of that. They're going to head out of the zone, working through the neutral zone and get forced out wide. Now a good stick there by Weston. Weston still battling, and he's going to get called on a trip. Wayzata on the kill.
Line penalty assessed at 10:30 seconds of first period. Some Wayzatas. Number 10, Weston, Alstead. 1.5 minutes.
Rattle clear.
That's the Trojans. Alstead for tripping at 10:36.
That'll be an aberrant shot into the corner, and Vance will retreat. Now collecting that puck, hanging on to it. Will play catch over to his D partner, who will reverse it back. Dvorak will bounce that out to Sullivan. Sullivan with some speed. He'll win the, won't beat the icing. It just was a little bit too much. We'll get icing. We'll come back with 20 seconds left in the power play. We're in there, power play, our kill. That'll take the face off in their own zone. Grand Rapids will win that, send it up to the point. Point and winger will play catch. Nothing doing is getting a lot of pressure here by Wyman. Wyman sends out, good stick there by Upsall. Upsall will steer that one aside. Grand Rapids under pressure. And now with it, they'll come out of the zone and we'll be 10 seconds from full strength. Great job, great pressure by the boys to not even let them get an opportunity here. 4 seconds left. And the kill, Wayzata's full strength. Boys will jump on the ice and maybe they can spring a guy here. Foster's up high. Kellen with it. Kellen sees Foster. Now Bolts is out. Kellen's out. And Bolts with it. He's working down low. He'll work around his own net. He's got his head up. Drops it for Sid. Sid, hard shot. Right shot on the goalie. Goalie makes the save with Wyman crashing. Foster will take the face off. He'll win that. Send it up to the point. Crosby will hang on to it. He'll work down low. Crosby bounces it off the board, off the back of the net. Grand Rapids now exiting his zone. Number 9's got some speed. Forced into the corner and forced aside by Foster, but able to hold the zone. Good stick there by Tyler. Forces that over into the corner. Wins that battle. Tries to connect with Bolts.
First period. 1 minute.
Foster working down low. Joined by Tyler Brown. Tyler Brown now works away from the puck. But Grand Rapids able to connect with Kellen. Kellen now goes wide. Sends that one high and off the glass and wraps that one down low. Bolts wins that battle. Gets bumped off the puck by Grand Rapids and Wyman sends that back down low. Foster with it. "20 seconds left to go in the period. Grand Rapids now entering into our zone. Forced into the corner by Vance. Short time, short time, short time. That's a quiet buzzer, but that is the end of the first period. 0-0. Although I did yell it.
Hey, hockey fans, don't forget to grab your permanent memories by ordering your team and action photos online after the tournament. Simply visit youthhockeyhub.com and click on the 5 photos link on the homepage. Both teams will be in action again tomorrow, starting with Wayzata at 10 a.m. on Super 1, taking spotted throw. At 11:30, Grand Rapids will take on Akita, also on Super Range 1.
I have no idea. I yelled as if it was coming because I was like, that was great idea. Yeah, it certainly helps. Wayzata applying pressure. More shots on goal. Good hard play. Tyler Brown will connect with Dare. Dare working up ice. Grand Rapids with it now. They'll wrap around their own net. And that is... I don't know why they stopped. Get somebody in there. Watch through the screen so I don't get to see as much. I try to do both. Just through my eyes a little bit. I couldn't see that part. All right, so they hit a player on the bench, so we'll get a dead puck. Offensive zone draw. Grand Rapids will win that into the corner. And they'll work up ice through the neutral zone. Dump that one in deep. And this number 9 will beat our defense. It cuts to the middle. Nobody home as they clog that up. Just out of the reach of... Good play there by good pressure. Good pressure. Grand Rapids now working, thinking they got the edge. Now good stick there by Charlie. Charlie going to work up the ice. He'll dump that one down deep. Wayzata goes for a full change, but Grand Rapids had us there in kind of a delayed change, but couldn't quite capitalize on it. Now Sid back behind the net, and he'll help out of the zone with speed. As Grand Rapids goes for a change, connect with Grayson. Grayson gets that one chipped off his stick. Grand Rapids brings it into the zone, so no offsides. And they'll send that one in the corner, try to come through the neutral zone. Up ice. Foltz has it. He'll go wide. We got a trailer. Hard shot out front. And we got ourselves a goal. Pretty ugly. I'm not sure who scored it. Let's see. Travis, you're my eyes. Who scored? 17? Grayson. We got Foltz on the board. And I'm going to say assisted by Kellen and Vance. Good guys up 1-0. Here we go, boys. Kren will steer that one in the corner as a shot on goal. And Dale bounce that off the boards. Upsall has it. Tries to kick that one up ice. Held in zone by Grand Rapids.
Grayson Holtz with the assist.
Now LaRose able to have it. Sends that one up to Sullivan. Sullivan with it.
Levitt, Foster, Altschul,
Sullivan cuts far. Shot just wide of the net.
from Wayman and Altschul for the Trojans at 2:26.
LaRose back to collect the puck. Reverses his field. Kicks that one up to the boards to Dvorak. Dvorak looks.
Gotta go right away.
Good save there by Kellen. Good stick there by Vance. And good clear there by the boys. Another good stick there and just throw it out of the zone. And that'll be icing. Puck gets kicked out to the point. Kellen's going to steer that one aside, make sure no risk there. Grand Rapids will work down low, leave it for a trailer, try to set it up front. Boys were playing home, so Sam with it. Now Hendrick tries to catch that one up to himself. Does. Just slips off his end. And it'll come out of the zone. Weston with it. Weston holds the puck, goes off the boards. Up to Gaffney. Gaffney takes it wide. He's got the edge, goes for middle, just hits a skate. The boys definitely have their heads up and are looking for each other a little bit more than they have in the past, which is great. Grand Rapids cuts the middle. That's that number 5. He's got some speed too. Number 9 is definitely the fastest skater on the ice. Now Charlie with it. He'll screaming up the edge. He'll take it wide. Sharp angle just through the middle. Couldn't quite get a connect on that. Now Tyler sends one down low behind net. Grand Rapids will collect the puck behind their own net and then they'll work out of the zone. That's intercepted by Wyman. Wyman working down in the corner. Continues to battle. That puck gets thrown down deep. Now Tyler with it. Tyler will pinch. And Foster will cover for him. Now Grayson works down low. Grand Rapids able to chip that off his stick and work up through the neutral zone. Weston now retreats and he'll collect that puck and chip that up along the boards to Foltz. Foltz now with it. Foltz drops it for Kellen. Kellen kicks it back down low to Grayson. Grayson works with it, reverses, gets tripped, he loses an edge. No hands up in the air. But Grand Rapids will cross the red line and send it down deep. Weston with a good play there to get the guy off his back. And we'll work up with Kellen. Kellen working up the ice, sees Grayson far side, good pass. Grayson will come out wide, reverse. Tries to connect up with, it's a good play there by Sid to just come into contact with it. Good stick there by Memphis. Memphis will work up high. Now Sid clogs up the middle. Grayson with it, or Foster with it. Foster with it, finds Kellen on the far side. Kellen now controls the puck, cuts to the middle. And he'll work down low. Now sends it back up to Memphis. Memphis tries, goes off a skate. Memphis will send it down deep. Memphis will rim that one around the boards and Upsall with it.
Mike Richter 4. Grand Rapids will control that puck behind their own net.
believe they're going to call a check-in or roughing on Grand Rapids as he took Upsall down hard in the corner. And we'll go on the power play. All right, Wayzata currently with the lead, 1-0. We'll get ourselves a power play. Minute and 30 seconds. See what we can make of it. Gaffney will take the face-off. He gets tied up. Wayzata wins that. Now Vance with it. Vance sends that over to Kellen. Good pass there. Hard shot out front, deflected. Weston working down low. Now does. He finds Kellen. Back to Kellen. Kellen able to bounce that one off the boards and goes down low. Weston and him will trade place.
1.5 minutes for Raleigh.
Puck sent out wide and just couldn't quite connect with Charlie. Charlie will reverse back.
7-14.
Let them. Now Vance with it. Vance finds Gaffney. Gaffney works up ice. Works down low. Giving a look. Finds Weston. Weston with it. Shot into the corner. Now Wyman with it. Wyman will give a look. And he'll settle it down. Maintain possession. He'll kick it over to Charlie. Charlie sends it to Vance. Vance back to Charlie. Charlie works. Takes ice. Sends it across. Can't find or gets through. Got a stick from Grand Rapids. Oh, good stick there by Grand Rapids as they'll bump it off. Now Vance with it. Vance working. Finds Gaffney. Good pass. Gaffney will take it into the zone. Be patient with it. Cuts to the middle. And that's thrown into the corner. And will not be icing as it won't make it. So Charlie will go all the way back, collect that, wrap that around the boards over to Vance. Vance now with it. Tries to find Gaffney through the middle. Can't quite. Now 9 will get a shot on goal. Now Charlie with it. Charlie sends it up to Alstead. Alstead now to Gaffney. Gaffney will take it down in the corner. And Grand Rapids is full strength. 5:02 left to go in the period, and we're tied up 1-1. As Grand Rapids had some luck on their side as they spring the guy from the penalty box and find him down deep. Puck goes wide.
Number 6, Casey. Wes Johnson from Casey for the Thunderhawks at 8:58.
Play there by Henrik. Henrik finds up high, works back down low to, that's Foster. Foster with it now, and he'll hang on to the puck. Drop that one for Henrik. Henrik tries to send that one to himself in the corner, loses the puck to Grand Rapids, and Grand Rapids will come out of the neutral zone. Good stick there by Memphis, who breaks up their rush and forces them through the neutral zone for a little bit of a recollection. That'll steer that one wide, and Crosby will go into the corner. Tries to send that one up and over the Grand Rapids, and does, able to connect with it. Now Foltz with it. Foltz coming out of the zone with a head full of steam. He'll work around the corner. He's got the edge. Wraps around, saves time. We got ice, we got legs. Goal! Back in front, there we go.
Scoring for Wayzata at 10:21 in the second period. Second goal of the game.
Stick there.
Number 17, Grayson Bolt. With a single assist, and number 11, Oscar Altschul.
Good deflection. That's hard work. They're working hard. They're working hard. All right, here we go. Good win there by Wayzata, and he'll cross the red line and dump it down deep.
Scoring for Wayzata at 10:55 of the second period. First goal of the game for number 7, Elliot Dvorak.
Charlie with it. Charlie working down low.
Assist to number 8, Vance Acklo. And number 15, Hudson LaRose. That's Dvorak from Acklo and LaRose for the Trojans at 10:55.
Vance is gonna lose that one at the blue end now. All right, he's gonna get held. Gonna get called on a hold as they just got tangled up. And we'll go on the kill. Wayzata win the faceoff. Grayson with it. Grayson will send that up ice. Trying for a little spring. They're going to get called on another penalty as a trip. Coaches disagree. Jack contesting, holding court down on the bench as he is livid that they called that a trip. And I would be too. It's a softer call. And we'll go 5-on-3 here for a minute and a half. Wayzata win the faceoff. Tyler will circle that one around, send that one up along the boards.
The second period. Wayzata's number 8.
Kellen's going to hang on to that one. Great save by Kellen.
1.5 minutes for interference. That's for interference at 11:35.
Grand Rapids able to win, although Kellen had the jump on him. Now boys will play catch out for Grand Rapids. Shot, Karen puts that up high, thrown down. Now Charlie then dumped it up to Grayson, or Kellen. Kellen now with it, and he's working up ice. Kellen will take that into the corner and just force him to play catch and make him come get him. Now the boys will just spread out their ice. Oh, almost a deflection out front. We're just trying to eat some time as we got another 30 seconds left of the kill for the 5-on-3, and then we'll go 5-on-4. Kren able to put a glove on that. Great save by Kelly. All right, let's go, boys. 22 seconds left for the 5-on-3, and then we'll be shorthanded for another 33 seconds. Grand Rapids playing catch out front. Good pad save there by Kellen as he just kicks that one out wide. Glenn able to get aside, and when they give him another save, he's just getting highlights for mom at home. And Dad's pasting in the corner as he's just thinking, oh my goodness. Kellen being challenged tonight. But definitely playing it, and that'll come out the neutral zone. We'll be 5-on-3 here for a second. For 10 more seconds, we'll be down. Crosby will battle down the corner. He'll lose an edge and go down. Now he's on the puck. We are even strength. Oh, that snuck through. Grand Rapids working in their own zone. Leaves it down into the corner. And They'll play catch. Number 9 with it. He'll cycle around. Looking for an opening. Sends it up high to the point, and they'll kick it across. Wyman with it out front. Deflected. Kellen makes the save. Sullivan will take the face-off. Sullivan gets tied up, wins the face-off. Kren going to steer that one aside. Wrap around and keep right there. Come on, boys! All right, let's go. We gotta get that intensity back. Weston with it behind his own net, goes up with speed, finds Dvorak. Dvorak with it now, and
Your score after 2 periods of play. Wayzata 3, Grand Rapids 2.
we'll go into the third period up 3-2.
Scoring for Grand Rapids at 13:50 of the second period. First goal of the game for number 22, Austin Stolberg. With the assist to number 7, Asher Stolberg. And number 21, Brody Hawkinson. That's Austin Stolberg for Asher Stolberg and Hawkinson at 13:50 for the Thunderhawks. Hey, hockey fans, don't forget to grab your tournament memories by ordering your team and action photos online after the tournament. Simply visit youthhockeyhub.com and click on the Buy Photos link on the homepage.
Go blue. This will be decided in 14 minutes. Wayzata currently with the lead, 3-2. We'll start this third period. Grand Rapids will win the faceoff and they'll reverse into their own zone. Let the puck break out of Newstone. Good stick there by Dvorak. Dvorak with it. He'll come into the zone, going wide. Tipped off his stick. Upsaw with it. Upsaw across him to find Dare. Puck centered out front. And Alstead will retreat back to collect that puck, and he'll work behind our own net. He'll sends it up along the boards. And Grand Rapids will hold that in, and they'll dump it deep back to Alstead. Alstead with it is send it back to Tyler Brown. Tyler Brown now with it. Tyler Brown surveys the scene and sends that up and can't quite connect to Upsaw. Good pressure there by Dvorak to keep him in the zone as we can get some fresh legs. Now Gaffney putting pressure as well. Puck's chipped up. And Grand Rapids will cross the red line, dump it down deep, and Alstead again will retreat. And they'll go for a change. Fresh legs on the ice for both squads. Weston coming through the middle with some speed, cuts into the zone. He'll work down low, looking up, sharp angle shot, but hits the side of the net. Now Grand Rapids with it, and they'll exit the zone. Number 9 will work down below his own net. Looking up high, finds the open point. Puck sits out front, but never makes it to Kren. Kren will throw a glove on it. And freeze it. Grand Rapids wins the faceoff. Good stick out there in front. Vance with it. Vance will chip that up to not get out of the zone. It just hits a skate. Gren gets that. He'll get some wood on it. Now LaRose with it. LaRose sit in the corner, slips the guy, sends it up high to Wyman. Wyman with it, and he'll go wide. Entered into the zone, looking head up. Finds the goalie. Wins that battle down low. Now Wyman sends it out to point, and they'll play catch. Sends it over to Vance. Vance now with it. Sends it over to Wyman. Wyman at a sharp angle. Hits a skate. Good stick there by LaRose, able to hold the zone. Wyman will send it deep. And Foster will apply some pressure behind his net. Good stick there by Foster, who is able to maintain possession in the zone. Now Grand Rapids will work it out of the neutral zone again, but can't quite connect on their outlet pass. And Hagemo will take control. And it works it up ice. Now Foster will take it wide, looking for the middle. Was looking for Wyman right in the middle, but just couldn't quite connect on him. Number 9 coming with a head full of steam, tries to jump around Memphis. Memphis slams the door on him and says no. Now on net, Dare with it. Dare sends it into the corner. I think that was LaRose that sends it into the corner. Now Wyman with it. He'll take a stick, and they're going to call offsides as Grayson got a slight jump. We'll get a neutral zone face-off here. Wayzata currently leading 3-2. Wayzata will win the draw. No play catch. And dump it down deep. Dare with it, and they'll come out of the neutral zone. Now Dare will just collect that puck, start working down low behind his own net. Looking for a breakout, finds Garrett. Garrett with it now, and they pinch, they hold the zone. Now out of the zone, thrown in the middle. And it's a hand pass, and they'll come out of the zone. Well, themselves a neutral zone draw. Henrik will take the face off with Sam and Charlie at his sides. Grand Rapids will win the face-off, and they'll work through the neutral zone, cross the red line, and send it down deep. Tyler Brown back behind to retreat. He'll win the battle, win the race. Now with it, Charlie drops that one off for Henrik. Henrik with it. He's got some speed through the neutral zone. Catches up to Sam. Sam now with it. And he'll work down into the corner, drop that for Henrik. And he'll come to the point. Vance with it out front, deflected. Charlie, good deflection out front, but goalie makes an even better save. Get it. Henrik takes the face off. Grand Rapids will throw that back into the corner, and they'll go to break out. And that puck will hit off of Alstead will have that, and he'll cycle behind their own net. Wraps that one around the boards to Charlie. Now Henrik with it. Henrik skates up the ice, and he's looking for someone to pass it to, but cuts to the middle. And that gets slammed off his stick as he... And now Grand Rapids working out of the zone. Good back check by the boys to clog up the space, clog up the lane. Now the puck gets steered aside. Weston with a good play. Alstead sends that one out front. And we'll get an offensive zone draw with 6:07 left. It was 6 something. 6:47? 8? Christina, what do you think the clock says? 8 minutes? 8 minutes left to go in the period. 8:47 left to go in the period. Foster will take the face off. Grand Rapids will win that, work behind their own net, try to work it up the boards. Into the stick, Grayson with it, applying some pressure. Now kept in by Wayzata work down the corner. Wyman with it. Wyman will work down low, cuts up high. Just climb off his stick. Number 9 with it. Number 9 with some good speed. And finds the weapon.
Scoring for Grand Rapids at 5:34 of the third period. First goal of the game for number 9.
LaRosa go deep into the corner and battle for that puck. Two Grand Rapids guys there. Now they're able to come away with that. They'll work that up along the boards. Dvorak will pick that up. Take that back to LaRosa. LaRosa finds some feed. Send that up to Upsall. Upsall with it. Good battle there by Wayzata to hold the zone. Use your legs, use your legs. Are they seriously going to call that? That little push?
Two-handed cross-check across the back.
That little push? That little push?
There's a stick involved. This would be okay. That's the ball. You didn't fall over. Still work it out.
We'll go on the kill. With Dvorak in the box to think about his cross check.
Minor penalty assessed at 6:37 of the third period. Likewise, that was number 7, Elliot Dvorak. 1.5 minutes for cross-checking. That's the Trojans. Dvorak cross-checking at 6:37.
Wayzata with it, they'll control, dump that one up along the boards and force Grand Rapids to come into the neutral zone. Puck gets shot in deep. Memphis now with it. Memphis will work that behind his own net. Reverse. Maintain possession. Now Gaffney with it. Gaffney will work that also along the boards and send it up, play catch. As Wayzata happy to maintain possession of this during that penalty kill. And they'll get it in fresh legs and they'll dump the puck. And Wayzata will go all new fresh legs on the ice for the second half of this power play or this penalty kill. Grand Rapids works into their zone. Works up high, shot. Kren's going to steer that one aside. Another blocker saved by Kren. Wayzata with it. They'll sneak it up to Grayson. Grayson has some... He's just going to chip it down deep. And that puck's worked out now. Wayzata eating up this whole power play. They got 11 seconds left on it. They're forcing Grand Rapids to just retreat into their own zone. Good stick there by Wayzata's full strength.
Wayzata, full strength.
That puck will come out of the neutral zone. Grand Rapids trying to send it down deep and do. Now Weston battles up high with the winger. Now they'll come out of the zone, in the neutral zone. Grayson with it. Grayson gets that chipped off his stick and runs through a guy. Now, just couldn't quite connect on that as Henrik and Wyman. Henrik with it. Henrik will cross the red line and dump that one down. Deep, let his boys get some change. Now Tyler Brown giving some pressure. He'll hold possession behind the net. Tries to center out front to Kellen. Just hit the net on it. Foster with this. Grand Rapids with it. Foster with a good play. Wyman will take possession and he'll cycle back down low. Hold the puck. They'll send it. Foster kicks up with Dare. Dare sends that one back into the corner. Now Wyman with it. Wyman works up high. Reverses down low. They'll trade places with Foster. Foster able to get it out. And now Sullivan with it. Sullivan will chip that off the boards. Good slip there by Grand Rapids, and they'll try to press the zone. And that puck is chipped out of the zone, and Sullivan will go and apply pressure. As Dare works up high, and that puck's deflected out front. And that'll work down our zone with no icing, as it didn't get enough on it. Now Vance with it. Vance working up. Vance tries to center. And Grand Rapids will come through the zone with their speedy number 9, who is by far and away their best player. Sullivan with it, works down low. Hudson working behind our own net, tries to go back to. Three minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the period. Tied up 3-3. Wayzata win the faceoff. They'll send that back behind their own net. Now chipped up to Tyler Brown. Now Gaffney gets that taken off his stick. Gaffney working back. Charlie working back down in the corner. Now Memphis will send it back up to Gaffney. Gaffney will find Henrik. Henrik comes to the neutral zone. Gets kind of crushed there for no call. Good stick there by Wayzata. That puck gets sent down into the corner. Good battle here by Charlie. Charlie and that'll be up to the point. That'll be wide of the net. Now Sid's going to retreat. Try to chip that one up along the boards. Memphis will send that back over to Sid. Sid can't get the handle on it. Whips that back to Memphis. Now Memphis with it with some time and space. Gets that up to Charlie. Charlie's tangled up by a Grand Rapids player. And Grand Rapids able to hold the zone. And that's wrapped around the boards. For Grand Rapids, they'll send out to the point and then chip it down low. Sid battling. And Grand Rapids still maintaining possession. Shot down low, deflected out front to Kren. And enough to get out of the zone. Hopefully Wayzata can get a change, but Grand Rapids is going to push up the ice. Grand Rapids with it again. Still able to maintain possession. Wilkie will send that one far and along the boards, and that won't get out of the zone. It'll come to the defense. Then they're deflected out front. Grayson now with it. Grayson coming up ice with a head full of steam. And he'll rip that one along the boards. Wyman able to win that battle. He'll cut hard to get taken down, but no call. Grayson with it. And he'll work down in the corner. Foster tries to send that one up, tries to kick that one back up to Grayson, but can't. That'll sneak by Alstead. And Wayzata will have to retreat into their own zone. Bounce that one off the boards. Foltz with it now. Foltz going with some steam.
1 minute remaining in the third period. 1 minute.
Grayson will send that back down to Foster. That chips over Foster's stick. And Wayzata will have to tag up as they'll come out of the zone. Oh, looking for a trailer pass. Now Grand Rapids with a good stick there by Kellen. He's not able to. Come on, boys.
.7 seconds remaining. 12.7. Timeout, Grand Rapids.
In there.
Yeah, I know. This is when we were tied up 3-3 with 12 seconds left to go. Oh. Nothing's going wrong, so we got to win that. Yeah. Do they end up in ties? Do they keep ties or do they keep players?
They ended the tie game.
Okay.
Points.
Okay. Okay.
Look on the board, he got -3, -5, -2.
Okay. Okay. She's right over here.
Your score after 3 periods of play. The Grand Rapids Thunderhawks 3. The Wayzata Trojans 3. We will now head to a 3-player shootout.
Oh, here we go. Now you know what happened. We're going to a shootout. Here we
I
go.
thought it was just done. Oh, that's exciting. I feel like I should go down here and get Keegan.
Yeah. Is he down there?
Well, they're done. He's probably coming out.
Okay. Okay. We'll make sure we say. Are you gonna stick around for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll make sure we say hi.
Hotel.
Yeah. That's you don't. Just watching good hockey. So that's pretty easy. How are you guys faring so far? You got shot. You beat shot.
So we shot and then we won this morning. So we're 2-0.
Okay,
So,
nice.
and now we play. We got St. Cloud.
Grand Rapids, as the home team, has elected to shoot second.
Things go well, but then I just
Shooting
like to
first for Wayzata, number 17. Grayson Bolts.
We're seeing. So we play the winner of these, which I think is going to be Cottage Grove. We just lost to Cottage Grove. We can go 2-1.
Okay. That'll be a good battle.
Yeah, we had that too.
Shooting first for Grand Rapids, number 9, Bobby Dolan. Shooting next for Wayzata, number 18, Kellen Lehman. up for Graham.
So it'll take the last 30 seconds to just throw their clip to their parents.
Stop this and win.
Wayzata takes the 2 points in the shootout.
Hey, regardless of what talking
Your
about,
player of the game from Wayzata, number 30.
all right, well, there's your win. Final 4-3. Kellen Trent with the player of the game.